Welcome to Ruperi Computer Science and Career Institute. FYBCom Semester 2nd Lecture of Subject Mathematics and Statistics. Our topic is Simple Interest. Continuing examples. The last lecture till up to we solve example number 4. Therefore, this lecture we solve example 5, fifth example, right? This is fifth example, example number 5. Amit deposited rupees 25,000 in a bank. Amit deposited rupees 25,000 in a bank with simple interest. He withdraw rupees 15,000 from that amount. He withdraw rupees 15,000 from that amount and interest as well after 3 years. Again, thereafter he withdraw the remaining. Again, thereafter he withdraw the remaining amount and the interest. Remaining amount and the interest accrued till the time after 2 years. In all, he received rupees 7,600 as a total simple interest. In all, he received rupees 7,600 as a total simple interest. Find the rate of interest per annum. Now see, first of all understand, Amit deposited 25,000 in a bank. Then after 3 years, he should take 25,000 deposit and the interest. So only not 15,000 should be withdrawn directly. He should take all amount, deposited amount 25,000 with simple interest whatever. He take full after 3 years, and same day he will deposited 10,000 remaining, that is up minus 15,000 from 25,000, right? That is 10,000. He same day he deposited to the bank for 2 years, right? This will be possible. Therefore, first we should understand that he should deposited 25,000, then he should deposit 10,000 only, right? There was solution. Start solving the solution. Given first, given P is equal to rupees 25,000, N is equal to 3 and R is equal to, you have to find out the rate of interest, that is therefore I put it question mark. Okay, R is in question mark. Therefore, simple interest. Therefore, simple interest I1, that is first deposit, 25, is equal to 25,000 into 3 into R divided by 100. That is 25,000 into 3 into R divided by 100. Right? Now 2 zeros gone out of 25,000 and 100, 2 zeros gone out. Right? This will gone out. Therefore, it is what? It is 750 R. Therefore, I1 is equal to, therefore I1 is equal to 750 R. Okay. Now next, secondly, given P is equal to rupees 10,000 for 2 years, that is. Therefore, N is equal to 2 and R is equal to in question mark now, right? That is, we have to calculate simple rate of interest, right? Therefore, simple interest is equal to I2, simple interest, I2 is equal to what? 10,000 into 2 into R divided by 100. 10,000 into 2 into R divided by 100. Is it? Now, 2 zeros of 10,000 gone out, below 100, 2 zeros gone out, okay, and we got it was I2 is equal to 200 R. I2 is equal to 200 R, okay. Now see, the last statement given, in all he received, in the question, see, in all he received rupees 7,600 as a total simple interest. In all he received rupees 7,600 as a total simple interest. Means what? I1 plus I2 is equal to given as rupees 7,600. Therefore, given I1 plus I2 is equal to what? 7,600 is given in the question. Now put the values of I1 and I2 in our question. There is solution, right? Therefore, 750 R plus 200 R is equal to 7,600, right? Now 750 and 200, how much? That is 950. Therefore, 950 R is equal to 7,600. Next, 9. Therefore, 950 R is equal to 7,600. Therefore, R is equal to 7,600 divided by 950. Divided by 950. And therefore, see, zeros gone, 110 is gone, and this is what? 9. 8. R is equal to 8%. Therefore, rate of interest is 8% per annum. This is the final answer, right? Today's